Me did yanyante chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so ye free. Won't ya she? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Put sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Tell you a story. Not too long ago, in Chebe Brisa, and a brand TB. Information I have is that Oye Kwani. He started as a comedian, no person comedy kakra. Or why na comedy for no did your machi, Obiam Ponsamo, Lexi the comic mo, did your machia na afedie, ya say or a musician, and na or yenyum, because not nenyum could be atom. Dodo na ehwehwe no we asim now. Enye Ghana nko Snoop Dogg. Oh, like musicians are kese all over the world. Oko manone Africa like by bia obi ehwehwe no. And obey popular. Ni din di AY Poyoo. Na time o ye popular pan nyumba ko bi pa na dodo na ede hu no. Ebia na onkai ana ebia okai krapa onye hu abranche na meka no. This conversation is about how people are prepared for industry na ye woman no. Ene obi a nim to obi ha openyum and difference omo ye obi onim nyum to ene obi a music lover obi openyum. Obi openyum timi sua nyum to bi. E man nye musician. Ba na ye hu oh e be a music lovers, e be a musicians. I'm about to tell you a story of how sometimes people land into the profession. E bia no mo shedanye very prepared. Later no me say hey some are better on tintan kesi mu. Na o ma start pre. This story will interest you. Na Okasen bi. Okase he is the face of GH rap. I'm a for face Okase as the agro, but today opa ko internet so menim say afi na say dia. Chemo wa dey be confirm ya man. Oko internet na Okase who is the face of Ghana's rap. Sa ko dey ma o. Flow Kingston ma. Obibini ma, Amrado ma, strong man ma, Obekona AY ni nanim boho. As in he is the face of GH rap. Now when we say you are the face of GH rap, like you are the poster boy, you can't Ghana rapper, own a see now so. That title no free what you hoka. And see Maticrump say okwa still. He is the face of GH rap. Ogusujinem. My intro. Now I met him last Saturday at the National Theatre. Then they did in Komokakra. And I can't sing betray me. And some no catch him now because you see why. I dear chin me call internet so Twitter. And some more kind was trolling you now to and I'm say wow. And they never say you didn't come on beside who say do na mo babe showbiz adwuma musicians, movie stars, presenters, this and that. How do they prepare to come? Now, listen to AY Poyoo's story. No, no one throw you. Me didn't draw. Or no one didn't draw because I'm reading verbatim everything he wrote on Twitter. Now, number one, he said, the time where I started do covers, not my mind be say I just they go full for top and enjoy myself. Where I do mistake, go do goat a punching where the thing fly. Now by force, I turn artist and underline that. Or say now by force I turn artist. It means say I for do songs where go past that vibe. I swear followers start scare me. That was the first tweet he put out. And I want you to underline, now by force I turn artist. It means I for do songs where go past that vibe. I swear followers start scare me. And followers from all over the world though. Like Snoop Dogg, Mo Postino, Michael Blankson, Omo Post. Hey! And these are like great names in Hollywood industry. Omo Posti AY Poyoo. Now 2.2. Now celebrities start post me. People start mentioning me. TV and radio start mentioning me. Hey! Like I just won't close my eyes and vanish. Everything come at once. Missed feeling pioneer. At the fear way they sweet me the same time. At the fear way they sweet me the same time. Going to interviews be my greatest fear. Going to interviews be my greatest fear. At that time too, hey, be a interview no. Or co interviews on your no kwano ko. Or far live appointing. No dinner no na studio. Tweet number 3. People when know me well know say I the shy wa. When I go interview, I don't want to make the fear overtake. So I they try overshadow the presenter. I they make my mouth ding ding ding. Because if I lose guard, no pressure go back me. And this is true. I've interviewed him before. On my own candy, and standing in an defensive tactics. I say I they make my mouth ding ding ding. Because if I lose guard, no pressure go back me. Now to tweet number 4. It says, now I for start to do more songs. People, they diss me. Some too, they laugh me. Where some too, they give me fucking vim. Sake of the pressure, I for drop songs, say them no good thing, say I know the fit, do music again. Some songs self, I wish say I take my time, do them properly. But, once again, pay attention to this. Some songs self, I wish say I take my time, do them properly. But then it goes on. It says, it catch some time there. I don't know what I for do self. The radio stop, they call me. TV Sean, they call me. Blog Sean, they write about me. I nearly entered depression. I just want Sean, by my family people two figure say I make them cry away and they come take care of the family. And family pressure so I say, a dream may be not be a friendly beam or pursue jai. But I wish I found Phyllis, hey, yes, Starbuck. Hey, why for your bed, jai? Cause enough first camera. It's at that time too, I start to have some personal problems. I take small break around November 2021. So say I go rearrange myself proper. My new manager talk say before relax and record some nice songs. Which nice songs? Before I release again. I for learn plenty things in the process too. So we decide say I for make EP where we title Better Than. Where they mean say I be better than what people they think about me. Now dear, my mouth make hard because I know say the songs I get for the EP they be pa. This November I go reintroduce myself plus the EP. Goat Remix Day Top. To all new artists. Now this is the last tweet he made. To all new artists where they start like me, then for be ready for the journey. It not be smooth like that. Me dear, I still they learn. And I know say I go be more better self. I be king of comic rap. What's up? They say what's this on your face of GH, king of comic rap. Well, I think they're way fitting because he started as a comedian, as a matter of fact. A brand new comedy time or radio so or be in for, and it's so good. And come on, Pesi Dini said, when young talents break into the industry, just as AY Poyoo is telling us a story. No? Aya, omunya dachi ema idiomu for grooming mu se adwuma aba be yi enye 1 year adwuma 2 years adwuma e adwuma aba be ya che enti tobo suade empepere ho ntronwom because okala bi o se enwum bi okra na go so to ne bo otro ne ye ba mpepere ho because ye see wa be artist a wanye na adwin to aba be yo. And this story bebre was established. So many of them. Omo koye baako bi na pom a fire. Bribe be say minim ne pa baako bi tomu ma no. Or Genie Dean to talk as if we or church Emma. But they are saying baby, Nyame adom ogusi e fine. Bibi abaye okay. Chamo, wait, social pressures and some. How do we handle some of these things? You ever kind of saying?
Difficult kakra, and the fact is, when you get instant fame like that, the possibility of you thinking that you deserve it is high, and then even people around you, like the way Poyoo is saying it. Oh, Krano Ben said, no, I'm not there yet, but Omo would do it and say, hey, what drew? What drew? You know,
about to the question, good.
Omo would do it to crash. What drew? Why? What do you want to say? But they will still say, what drew? So if you don't take care, it will overtake. Like you want to now impress, like you want to live up to expectation, and that's where you find some issues. In fact, I think he has done well because some of them you go into depression and a whole lot.
Also, can I say at a point he nearly entered depression?
Yeah, and why are they crashing on through that stage, you know? And this thing it's not only in entertainment, even in our real life, in businesses.
Okay.
In fact, before the 90s, Anza Nebeka said, "Oh, be a rich man." Or a billionaire, and I'm millionaire crown. Now, Obe now only a crow, 60 years.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Before the 90s, there can't be a billionaire.
No, you can't see a Nipa.
Now, an old person. Because the way of making money then times is to interact with more people. If you have product, you have to sell a lot of them to get that money. And it cannot just take instant to get that kind of work just like that. Even say why you product to Krana, you have to sell to a lot of people before you make that money. And if a service or the money per cradia and you are limited.
But yeah.
So it was difficult to be called a millionaire or a billionaire at that time. But in the 90s, internet ever penetrated pan, then everything changed. So you can be an instant millionaire because you can come out with one software that can be accessed by billions of people. And so instantly you are a millionaire. You have so much money and you don't have any experience to even spend it.
Yeah. And if you have to manage
it.
Yeah.
So you
No, that's a serious point. Serious point, pa.
And over started misbehaving this year.
Because you can one prepare and a buy.
And how was the kind of ban? The way I who is saying now ordering is a miniska, may you miniska, may you. If you are crying at the time and now ordering if you are young, now ordering before you grow, you will change your mind. Because when you get there, you know, with experience and interaction that you have, you know that no, you don't spend money like that. Yeah. But this time around, you were just thinking, and then boom, you have the money. You will just spend it anyhow. You will buy cars that you
don't even need. Yeah.
You will buy houses. You will do things before you realize all the money gone. And son when you saw
I clear.
So because of these changes, the digital era now, am easy, you know. That's why something like this can easily happen to you. AY Poyoo, for instance, at the time, as he said, he was just trying to have fun.
Yes.
And maybe to him, I may make money. But think about it. If it were to be the 90s or even the middle of the 2000s, before you can come out with a song like his own, producers I'm a good man. Not almost go studio.
Yeah.
It won't happen.
Yeah.
They won't take you to studio. They will say you are a joke. No, you can't.
You are not prepared.
You are not ready. But this time around, he just put it on the internet. Boom. It's everywhere. Now you are a star. How do you manage it? That becomes a problem. So I think what we can do is that those who will get that fame, first of all, they should immediately that they are in that position, they should form a team. They should get people that they think they have enough knowledge and experience to guide them. And they should be ready for that lesson. Because some of them, without the experience and with the fame, they think that they know everything. So they will make a lot of mistakes before they will say that, oh no, I need help. Like AY Poyoo is saying. But the management that you get, the people that are experienced enough to handle things, will put things in place for you to just go through to also acquire the experience that you need before you grow. But a lot of them don't get it. And you know, it's not only him. I mean, we can also mention a guy like DH Tupac.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, Mr. Eventually.
And others.
Yeah.
They are all there. And guess what? Eventually, for instance, the guy handling him at the time had issues with him because ono ne dwene say ono na abeye famous and na wo na waba na wo person unye scan chain into on tiase. And it's because only experience, only issues.
He was not prepared.
He was not prepared.
Koye interview back up eventually.
And afa. And I was doing say, oh, this is it, and no. So let me just go with the flow. And you know, or no crowd say maybe or he a day na atono, a day na ekos one a bravo at this time. Because when you get to that point, I will be a fro not at a point and I feel the young frowa in some way. You that depression the cry can go beyond that. You may get mental issues and all that.
Yeah. Because
what drew what that when you be that. Now I also have the
Osambe started from scratch.
Oh, because I crowd back or respect me be more.
And you know, can see a TV funny Freddy. And interestingly, on the day I saw him at the National Theatre, like he was there.
He is so ordinary.
He was there and back at this time
now I'm confident. So I think it doesn't only happen to even entertainers, even work in general. Those who are making money, fame through internet and it's so instant, they lack experience. So we will advocate or we will encourage people when something like that happens. If you are a parent, you should be advising your kids to go for experts to guide them, especially if they are young. When they are old, they should find people to work with so that they can guide them through it, so they get enough experience to sustain it.
Okay.
And yes, your mistakes along the line. I know I sound back square one, and when you get to that point, it's really, really difficult to get back.
I see. That is how Chemo started the discussion for us. But then I also most young talent, Bio has say and two or prepared. Acquire back could be entertainment school, a day being acquired na poof, Charlie or rapio, and then so music recording the eye for phone so to me record DB, Utiminia beat be what your friends internet, there's no fan now the IBB akeke, nedem, ne kosa. But after Nyamia Boama light be a shining was, what should be the next step? And I'm sure that is what I want my people to teach us today. And Chemo Ame, who first point say, Ebasamawa. Pe omo munim de nafa okra eshomunsa no mu manipulating him and we somebody me adane di yama Koskoli will speak next on this. Kosko
that's me
Amajoso
it is quite unfortunate since I never when it happened to and yeah in Crawford and say AY Poyoo.
Oh yeah,
you beat me about good and yet musicians in quite at home. Now, like Chemo can say, me Juna di boom. You will so most of our celebrities now, even in movies in Bukano. We say Yvonne Nelson or Story of Canada, or Kuja will be audition.
Okay.
And I think it's a Frank Raja or Pascal.
Yeah.
Exporting and of friend. And Robert Yvonne Nelson. She wasn't expecting it. Me Kuja, I'm working for audition. And I mean, I shine a better Thomas. But who said no, I deal with meet my
yeah.
Oh no. And they said you need to set up. Now who said never win and said made it talk him. So after set fame no a better one. We are upon for YouTube no upon to go to Nanyuno. 2 years in you, 2.2 million views.
Oh yeah, Poyoo.
Oh yeah.
Acquire.
What I say? And you know who Ghana fans across Africa. East Africa.
Yes.
They are huge.
Yes, Mekai.
Yeah, and you know, when you're saying you couldn't set up anything. Be I said, Charlie, I don't know, even though na me see me diago, but now be a serious business. What do we do? What I say? What me threat no man not die off. They say usu na man obi akwan for interview no ko deba.
Dabi.
Oh no. And I think say a high no nyankopon obe bless wa on for phone so kan show say Sammy flex na me bless wo. Ade bia what try and I said you ade bia wani nda so. Na be boom. Hey yeah what asasi we so nyina. Obi expect bibi whether from God or from wherever you are praying to. Who expect bibi. But the question kan show say e chan me mama and I say see. And he said, "Oh, sorry, and you marry." And I said, "Anopa." Maybe through a debut when in national say a connecting after one maba was the way na me until I don't know how to handle the whole thing. Then why are you trying it in the first place? Anything I will try. And I saw confess ka ko studio say me kwa recording him. And I me call terms ka ko set say me kwa ye movie and I say series. What I say? And you know I saw the show dream. I did be a if say we be a I saw the show dream say breakthrough bit me at any time. I did be a we be a bit me at any time. Now where then come put there? Oja na so cherry for by 1 year. Na AY Poyoo. Yeah. It was so chance say I period ni na no went me who say dey we me ya na menye. After go to say one no also to as release other songs ni nyina so na boy like e koso YouTube ni hon kon e ba nyina
yeah
what I say entino e dey na man yes sir senko funa won ho na at a point in time they left him and I said then
from what I understood from this no it means ono akra no nyi ne hu di say talent ni mpo a ye de ba be adwuma akra no obi because na oba be di akra obi oba be di agro bi na ebom it ono kra nyi ne hu ntum say talent ni kra de ye nyum kra no obi
brother me ye beti pe en na me ka say ye ni mistake ya ono no o make ye no say ase adna beto me menye talented musician menye man say ba be ye nyum na adna fa e fa ye no wan twe ho amfiri mu woto aso what was we o record other songs and be good hono
say no se no prepare ne ho o say bi o kana go so to ne bo no recording
no the type of nyum no ye na so abotre bium sound punch ne kokko abotre bium the type of nyum na we and na woni bi obeye unique impo obeye unique ko se sia ka se kwa kotie AY Poyoo nyuma there's no sense nyansan bia no kwa kopeti e for comic relief bi. And I'm busy meeting AY Poyoo. Me can't say something about Jimmy.
But do you know even with that you still need to think about it.
Now go one go about
no.
It's a comedy script.
Exactly. Still have to think about it.
I understand. And say ni nyina no. Was set management. Proper management be one ho. Come be who say no ka say anyimbo ni kwa say nkode ba no. And I say taking the time no. Definitely come say anyimbo. Let's take our time. Unless say or no management team be and na be a decision maybe already start taking idea come as sana situation it apart from some few labels be omo there you know they can decide no one in these musicians no omo obetima ka say we manager but one be start taking decision
yeah that's true
and tell be sana happy I want to camp because we say back then on ama any pack di nachi ni mpo che ho nkwane ba and akokko krampo ni nachi akokko krampo ni nachi so it means something went wrong emra or hit it you know AY Poyoo at a point can be no cassette say I don't media no man attention
yes
always say Mr. Logic no bash media all the time
say I don't know
man attention oh no and when your attention when you want to capitalize on it and who say me a comic so a comic rapper
yeah
we are comic from day one we are comic rapper obi regard they will say we are for the type of rapper no we are comic rapper and you want me who's okay menya fan base be free this part of Africa and at this part of the world and you accept me to me who say okay maybe be say at a point when him said na was it Cameroon who say one of the I say East African West African countries now they were trying to lure him so omra me perform
Zimbabwe Zambia yeah
Zambia Zimbabwe
yeah
okay.
Oh minute they go see oh the guy was that big out there okay I'm not hitting 100,000 subscribers. No, most of our mainstream musicians no mundu on.
Yeah.
Our YouTube. No, the guy was that fast. Oh, it's mad happen, you know. What they when you're ready. But now better, you know, and they say I say,
see, this is the danger. when people achieve fame, they are hard to be
Advised.
coached
or
directed.
Okay.
Because at that time they feel ono na aye. Into who ni on cry or bad and that's the danger.
And that's what I said earlier.
The moment they become popular, famous,
I feel to be
oh, you are not the one to do it.
Yana me can say be grandpa. He had a manager. But he be mo kasakra wontie. Because when him call your fast or you be hit here. And today na be ka chance say we di book wa beto. On few. But ebia wa hit we no. You bet me the west kwan ni mu yi. Yenim say yes, we do some crooked means be na bia we hit here. But now you for the straight and that's the right path na yenko. Abaka say dem. And that is the problem with most of our celebrities and musicians. Most of them. Oh no. Let me more I know can be say software developers. Nah, no why boom. Chamo, I can boldly tell you say Oba be releasing. When him say is be or PBB. But ebia and yet that huge amount of money nearby.
Yes.
What I say? But happiness is yes, ebia. And the first day we drew $1 billion here. Chamo, obefa management, obefa nkofobia tena ho. What I say? Obefa nkofobia tena ho say chale. Ade we yensa nye the same code. Obe employ amanfo. We are talking about our people.
Oh, but I think with them, some people get it wrong.
Yes, Matthias here.
Yeah.
Oh no. But
ebia nyesika
as a bishop. Yes, el baby But what's I mean? Nedia M1. The guy was that big.
Well, my producer, Facebook data said he's promising us of AY Poyoo in the studio. And he might hold some few days. He'll come to the studio. Not face answer man.
Next week Wednesday. Yeah, you can't answer. Yeah,
and some of my pump for coming down. Yeah, bisa no kasa chichim say eh den no drew babia what really happened.
Now me I'm the last 2 weeks or so. Or commenting on me post on Facebook was like, "Hey, good."
You did it.
I want to know some more comment on me post.
No, that's the point today. Well, so we sure will have AY Poyoo in the studio. Then we'll be asking him some of these questions. But then, what do you also see is happening to some of these talents? Are there some examples that you know of? Say, oh, biz no beona and ne oye bibi na ya toma 24 say omeshe class showbiz or CTV no nsua de because minim say enche na amanfo ahoma so abomumu no mo amama obati so ni sane manema no catch up to mesua de ebeboa no and this is class showbiz. You can only get it on CTV. Barrister will speak next on this.
Brass, I mean, let me tell you a story.
Tell me.
In 2016, I had a first radio encounter with a presenter. That happens to be you. and that was just like a guy who was a fan or is a fan of Stone Boy, and they needed some fans to come to the studio to do some fan-based interview.
Okay.
And I happened to be part of the group. And from that, I had a lot of feedback that, oh, you spoke well on radio and blah, blah, blah. And it kept on coming. And I realized that anytime there is this fan-based discussion on radio or TV, I get a chance to.
Yeah.
And then I had you calling me to say that, oh, I think you are good here. I want to nurture you and I want to take you along and then for you to learn stuff. Here we are, and I'm on TV.
Making progress.
Making progress steadily. Which means that you saw something in me and then you decided to help me nurture that. That is one of the things that is lacking in AY Poyoo. Now, AY Poyoo, when he started as a comic rapper, and everybody loved him. But the problem began when he had no management to nurture him, to focus on what they discover or what he discovered and started doing. If he had people around him, like whose colleague said that maybe he had people and there might be some problem between him and the management. I bet to differ, because if he had, those people are the one who are going to take charge of his
Baba,
his
in one of the tweets, he talked about his new manager. I said my new manager said I should take my time to write. So it means he had a management team then, left them, and the new one even came.
Okay. And then they did not do him well. Probably they thought that it was just for the fun of it. So that was a problem. And Brass, I mean, I have listed some points here that I want to let you know.
Okay.
Now, one of the things that he was lacking is his lyrical dexterity. Even though he was doing comedy and people were listening, at least there should be that kind of, music is not just for the fun of it. It's not just for entertainment. People want to listen to you and then pick some things out of it. So if you do not have that, your lifespan in the scene is going to be reduced to maybe, if it is 10 years that you can last, probably you will just do 2 years and then you are off, because you would find yourself lacking lyrics. You will find yourself getting words to put on beats. And that was what happened to him. He realized that when he dropped I'm a Goat, he dropped another one. I think somebody also did a similar rendition, like I'm swimming, and that kind of thing. And it didn't work out for him. And then I also said that the music space is a marketing space. The music space is a marketing space. So if your product lacks that kind of longevity, it means that it's going to be off the market, because people want to get something new. So if you are occupying the space and you are not doing anything, somebody is coming to kick you off. Imagine AY in this space and then Black Hole in the space.
What a difference.
So imagine that he's in the space and Black Hole is in the space. You realize that Black Hole has kicked most of the freshers. If you study the trend, you realize that from 2020, where the COVID came in, AY was doing so well because a lot of us were home. We wanted something to keep us entertained, and he was doing so well. That was when Michael Blackson, Snub, and the likes were posting him, and that, because a lot of us wanted something to entertain us, and he was occupying that space. But beyond that space that you were occupying, what was your plan? Were you ready to maintain that space that you occupied? If not, then you will need to be kicked out, because a lot of people are in the space. They also need that kind of shine. You get it? So it's a sudden fame that he had. He did not maintain it, and somebody has taken over. And he said he went on break for some time. November, he's coming back in November. Who should leave? When you have left, who should leave that space for you?
But the space is open. Anybody at all can come in.
Brilliant point.
No one has to leave before he can come in.
Brilliant. You realize that the music space is very porous. If you're not doing well, somebody is going to kick you. And the person who kicks you is also maintaining that spot that you have left. So unless you come out with something new to kick somebody, even though the space is open, you need to kick someone, because the consumers that are there, they are ready to see something new. They want to focus on someone. You get it? So right now we are all talking about Black Hole. Bet you next year, if somebody comes out and is different, the attention will shift. And that is how Ghanaian music consumers are.
Yeah.
We don't open our umbrella and say, okay, fine, this person is doing this, let's pay attention to this person. If somebody is doing something here, all the focus is going to be here. If it shifts, it shifts. That is what is killing the industry, but we don't know. And there is this thing that people should know, that the internet makes stars, but the internet does not maintain them. Get it? The internet will make you a star, but it is never going to maintain you. So that is why sometimes...
I think I like this quote.
Yes.
The internet makes stars, but does not maintain them.
Yes. So you can get onto the internet today and become a star, but how long can you be on that space? Because all the people, all the users on the internet, they're also looking for something new. That is why today, yes, maybe some 3 years ago, it was Zion Fellas all over. Everybody wants to follow Zion Fellas. Today it's not Zion Fellas. We are chasing Kobiche. Tomorrow is going to be somebody, maybe Roland Report. You get it? So the internet is going to make you, but it will never maintain you. You get it? So yes, that is why it is also wrong to be comparing those who have started the music maintain constant effort or conscious effort to maintain their craft over the years. To compare them to the young ones that are having the numbers and getting the stars and the fames now. Because gone are the day, if you want to do music, you would have to go to some producer's office, sit there, learn from the big guys, listen to what they are doing, watch what they are doing. Sometimes you have to go to shows, you not perform. Yeah. You watch people performing.
And just learn.
And learn. But today, you can just call some maybe blue beats. Get some. Yes. Get some beats. You know, you can sing very well. Get the hits, and then you are mounting a stage. No time to even learn how to perform on stage.
Okay.
So you realize that most of them even have good songs, but they cannot perform very well. You get it. So when it is that way, you realize that you have the fame, everything is going on well. Yet the big guys are there. Blago is very big with numbers. But ask yourself, why is it not headlining big shows in Ghana? Because music event organizers are looking at people with repertoire. They are looking at people with energy, people who can stand on stage for long. So that is how the thing is going to be. Let's stop the comparison with those who are having the internet fame and those who are having the physical fame.
I get it. Thank you so much, young barrister.